And now, live from an abandoned kitchen at Fox Sports Studios, it's the B-League with Sam, Mac and Jules.
Welcome to episode 23 of the B-League, and Jules, I think we should kick it off with our 37th most popular segment. It is What Happens Next?
That's right. Take a look at this clip from the Brisbane Roar game. Lustiger scores, goes into the crowd. There's arms and legs everywhere. It's like Friday night at your place, man.
It sure is, but we want you guys to tweet us at the B-League right now. Tell us what happens next, and we'll tell you at the end of the show. Yes, it's a cheap excuse for us to try to keep you watching the show for another couple of minutes.
But it works, kind of. Now, Sam, everyone's talking about the Wanderers winning the Premier's Plate. Congratulations to them. But what about Central Coast Mariners, led for so long? We all know what Graham Arnold thought, but we're wondering, what do the Central Coast Mariners fans think? In particular, this guy that we like to call the Bearded Mariner.
And so we came second. But what is success? Is it standing on a podium holding a metal plate? Or is it an ecstatic epiphany of the soul? Success is as fleeting as the dappled sunlight through a red beard. But the visceral, relentless cycle of life goes on. Tui's new. Mid-strength.
Was that just an ad for Tui's new?
I think so. It's quite a ponytail, though. And hello to the Bearded Mariner if you're watching.
Yeah, if you know him, please tweet us. We want to track him down and get more of his philosophies. That'd be amazing. Hey, this is exciting news. Fox Sports has a brand new channel, and we are the first to show you the promo for it. Have a look.
Fashion. Aloisi.
FTV Aloisi.
A brand new channel.
24/7 non-stop coverage
Of that unmistakable Aloisi style.
Aloisi in an open neck shirt.
Aloisi when he's busy at work.
Aloisi pointing at his hair.
Naughty Aloisi when he needs to swear.
It's scientifically proven that no one has ever resisted the Aloisi charm.
Except once, but that was Ross.
McAllister loves it.
He was giving me some tips on how to be a striker, and I just got completely lost in his eyes.
Walker digs it.
Everyone just knows he's the stylish character and he brings about a stylish way of life.
Kalmar describes it in 3 words.
Sexy, smart, Emporio Armani.
That was 4 words.
But whatever.
Fashion.
Mitchinson wants it just a little too bad.
Sometimes I creep into the changing rooms and smell his shirts.
Sniff that Aloisi goodness.
This is FTV Aloisi.
But it comes with 2 warnings.
1. Being within 2 metres of John Aloisi renders you instantly unfashionable.
2. He's so stylish, you want to touch him.
And it could cost you your job.
FTV Aloisi.
Subscribe today and receive free of charge.
FTV Don Ronaldo.
Yeah, I think we've all fantasised about having a sniff of Dom Ronaldo, Jules, over the years.
Who hasn't?
One of the great things about the A-League this year has been the supporters. Incredible passion, record numbers, and I love the specific supporter groups.
Yeah, what we're seeing now is Zad's lads, of course, at Hunter Stadium, a big part of the game. Just great to see Ruben celebrating with them.
It really is, and I think that every player in the A-League deserves their own dedicated fan base. So we've been scouting around. We've found some of the others you may not have heard of yet. First of all, at Sydney FC, we've got ADPs, ADDs.
Wow.
They've got attention deficit disorder, so sometimes lose track of the game, forget who they're supporting, but they're there for the right reasons, Jules.
This is one of my favourites here at Heart. We've got Babals Kamals. Very niche fan group of 1, but good on Kamal.
Kamal will invoice us for using his image there as well. And one of my favourites, this is probably the best one, it's Jago's Pregos. He tests really well with the pregnant women of Melbourne. You never would have picked it.
A good pregnancy test.
This is what we want to do now, though, guys. We want you to send us in on Twitter. It's at the B-League. Who you think deserves their own dedicated fan base. Maybe you've already seen one. Maybe you're really bad at Photoshop like we are and you can mock some up for us.
Hey, Sam, I wonder if the Bearded Mariner is on Twitter.
Twitter. The culture of restricting one's views to 140 characters. It's inherently flawed. It's asking Michelangelo to paint on a business card. It's asking Beethoven to write a 10-second symphony. It's asking Robbie Cornthwaite to not score international goals. Not on Twitter, not on. Think it's 2 o'clock.
Again, he just loves Tui's.
So profound.
That is not a paid spot, by the way.
It's so profound. Look, it is time to wrap up our 38th most popular segment, What Happens Next. We showed you this footage. It was Lustig scoring for Brisbane Roar. We paused it there, Sam. Did we get any tweets?
We had one tweet from a guy named Shane Pearce, and he said, what happens next? Barisha is awarded a penalty. I'm presuming he's a Perth Glory fan. That is not what happens next.
Let's roll the footage and find out what does happen after this. There we go. We've got players jumping everywhere. And look, a poor fan is upended.
Is he going to stay up? No, he's
struggling.
Not. But this is the best part. Security come over and he's worried that he's going to be in trouble for falling onto the stadium.
And he ends up with a hand between his legs. There we go. What happens next for another week? That's us done, Sam, for another week. And as we always say, good night, B-Leaguers.
And good night, Jamie Rogers, who's on leave.